Sees at 117, 111, all three in favor of the winner. And the new WBC featherweight champion of the world, Stephen "Scooter" Fulton.
The sweet science on display.
You know, I just gotta say thank you to God first and foremost, my team, Al Heyman, PBC, Premier Boxing, man, everyone, man, just thank you. It feels good, you know. I'm champion again, and for all the ones that doubt me, I want to say continue to support me the way y'all support me, whether it's negative or positive.
If your first fight with Figueroa was about will, this one was about skill. How did you do that in there tonight against a pressure opponent?
I feel like he didn't let enough shots go like he normally would. You know, I feel like he kind of slowed down when he moved up to the 126-pound division. As you can see, his punch output lowered from when we was at 122, and I feel like I capitalized off of that. I used my jab, I listened to my corner, and I feel like his power was the same. You know, he said he was gonna knock me out with the power. I feel like everything was the same, though.
A two-division champion. What's next for Scooter Fulton?
Just enjoy the victory while I can. I'm living in the moment right now. And not to overlook anything. I'm just going to focus on this, and maybe next month then we'll weigh our options. But thank you to Figueroa and his team. Thanks for everybody for coming out, and get ready for the main event.
Congratulations. Let's send it back to ringside and Morrell Ronaldo.
Thank you very much, Brian. Stephen Fulton, a two-division champion, and Gvozdyk, well, he has two champions, his son and now Stephen Fulton. All right, we are set for the main event. Ronnie Shields, one of the best trainers in the sport, honing the skills of the Cuban assassin, David Morrell, 11-0 with 9 knockouts. Co-trainer Bob Santos says he has the biggest hands he has ever seen on a light heavyweight. Will those heavy hands spell doom for David Benavidez, who is known for his relentless pressure? He's known for his high-volume punching, known for putting together multiple punch combinations. He is 29-0 with 23 KOs. His opponent is 11-0 with 9 KOs. And oh yeah, they despise each other. The much anticipated main event is coming up, but we'll go to Brian Custer after these messages.
Who've been calling him out for the past 2 years. David Benavidez says after tonight, he's going to regret he ever called out my name. David Morrell, unbeaten, only 11 fights, but he says tonight is the night. that he shows he's ready to face the undisputed champion at 175. Back here with the Hall of Famer Joe Goosen, we just saw Brandon Figueroa lose his title to Stephen Fulton Jr. And one of the things we talked about is when you look back at their first fight, who learned more from that first fight? And I think we found that out tonight. You knew Stephen Fulton Jr. was about business when bro walked in with some Timberlands on, number one, and the Joe Goosen denim in his shorts.
He had his work boots on, he had his dungarees. All he was missing was the hard hat.
Yes, and he went right to work. Tell me what you saw, because it was a boxing masterclass.
I thought adding Bozier in his corner was a great move because they cured some of the things that Fulton didn't do in the first fight. He allowed Figueroa to pin him to the ropes and really maul him and mug him all night. Not tonight. Fulton made the adjustments. He hit the ropes. He'd maybe take a couple shots like that and then eventually sneak his way out. But he was just ahead of Figueroa all night. It looked like Figueroa was a little underwater tonight. And yeah, Fulton it was a brilliant fight for him. And he won practically every round, and he's the new champ. I mean, great win. I don't know where Brandon goes from here, but Stephen Fulton's moving forward.
But you saw Stephen Fulton, and people, you know, if you're landing 40% of your power shots, that is a great night. That's everything except for a jab, and he was at 35%, Stephen Fulton Jr.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, Fulton, listen, it wasn't the most exciting fight tonight, but it was a very brilliant, tactically executed fight for Fulton, and you know, credit to him. You know, sometimes it's not going to be an action-packed fight, and it's not going to be the biggest crowd pleaser, but it's a win, and he's going to move forward, and he'll probably fight somebody that's going to make a more exciting fight with him. Tonight, Figueroa surprised me at how lackluster he was.
Yeah, well, you listen, boxing is about hit and not get hit, and that's exactly what Stephen Fulton Jr. did tonight. The mandatory for the undisputed light heavyweight championship that Artur Beterbiev now holds. Listen, both of these guys have promised a knockout, while the Mexican Monster has told Morrell, I know you've called me out for 2 years. Be careful what you ask for, because in the words of Benavidez, I want to break your face. But every so often,
Now take a look at our tale of the bet. This is primed to be one of the most competitive fights of the year, and the odds are illustrating that. David Benavidez, slight favorite here at minus 245 currently, and David Morrell is sitting at plus 195 to win the fight. Light heavyweight supremacy on the line here. Before we get to our main event, let's take a word from our sponsors.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tony Smiles here, and I am covering the David Morrell versus the monster David Benavidez fight tonight. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. They're about to do the ring walk. David Morrell's coming out first. I'm sure you saw the tail of the tape just earlier on. They're pretty much even. Go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up real quick. Yeah, here we go. As you can see, they weighed in at 174 pounds, light heavyweight, at the same exact weight. As you can see, David Benavidez has a slight edge in height at 6'1", 6'2", as opposed to 6'1". And then you have the reach. David Morrell has a longer reach. Although he gives up the height, he has a longer reach. All right. Now, that's not going to come into a factor too much because David Benavidez likes close proximity. So he's going in there to tear that body up. And as you can see there, the record is 29-0 versus only a mere 11-0. The knockout ratio is really good for David Morrell, but with the low fights, only 11, it's not saying much. But he has a high percentage knockout rate. But so does David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. Yes. They are going into the ring right now as we speak. David Morrell is in the ring. He's in the ring. The referee is now checking his trunks, make sure he has his guard, and making sure that everything's in the right place with the gloves and everything. They should have checked that out before he came out, but they double checking it as he's in the ring as protocol. The WBC chairman, Mauricio Suleiman, Mr. I'll Protect Canelo, is in the ring tonight. The Mexican monster is making his way to the ring. He looks content. He looks okay. He doesn't look that focused. As I can see here, he's not locked in yet. He's waving at the crowd, giving dabs to people. So you can only imagine how festive he kind of feels doing this fight. This is a big fight for both men. Okay? Whoever wins this get a chance at the winner of Artur Beterbiev, undisputed champion, versus Dmitry Bivol, part deuce, baby. So David Benavidez is in the ring. Now we should have the regular announcements and probably the national anthem before they begin the bouts. The referee is checking the gloves, making sure everything's set, checking for the mouthpiece, and checking the trunks. Morrell looks a little bit worried to me, but before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm giving this fight to David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. There's too much experience there. The guy started when he was like, 3 years old, boxing. So, hey, you can't compete with that. It doesn't matter. Now, David Morrell is slick. If he uses his slickness, doesn't get inside, don't let the Mexican monster get inside and touch his body. Slip in and out, stick your move, use that jab to keep that distance. Every time David Benavidez tries to do something, he times it just right and dabs him where David Benavidez has to automatically reset. If he keeps him resetting, then he can win this fight. But that's the only way. If he tries to brawl with David Benavidez, it could be an early night. It can be an early night, people. Go ahead, while you here, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the bell notification so when I go live, because we got a lot of big fights coming up. Like I said, there's the the Bivol versus Beterbiev fight coming up. I'm covering that, and I think I'm going to cover the whole card because the card is ridiculous. It's out of Saudi Arabia, and if you feel that I should cover the whole card, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. Say yes, yes, cover it. Let me get that. All right. Lennon Jr. is in the ring doing his thing. About to do the announcements. Let's chime in real quick. You know, we got to watch out for the music. Sometimes they play a lot of music. Let's see what he's talking about.
First on my right, the WBA title holder fighting out of the red corner. Wearing black trunks with silver trim, fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, by way of Santa Clara, Cuba. He weighed in at 174.2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 11 wins, no losses, 9 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former WBA super middleweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current hard-hitting southpaw, battle-ready, undefeated, and defending WBA light heavyweight world champion, introducing David Morrell. And his opponent across the ring, the interim WBC title holder on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red camouflage trunks, fighting out of Las Vegas by way of Phoenix, Arizona.
Let me tell you, that crowd is ridiculous.
He weighed in the same as his opponent, 174.2 pounds. Undefeated in his tremendous campaign with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 24 wins coming by way of
29
knockout.
fights, man.
Here
29
is
fights.
one of the popular stars
And
of
he's at his
boxing
prime.
today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting two-time WBC middleweight world champion and the current undefeated reigning interim WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Mexican monster, David El Monstro Benavidez. Once again, our referee in charge is Thomas Taylor, now to give instructions.
Okay, coaches.
Here we go.
Everything on the
Here
white
we go.
here is going to be good. Up. Everything
Round one
underneath
about to
the silver
begin.
letters and up is going to be good.
Let's
Gentlemen,
go.
You got some very detailed instructions in the back. I want to remind you, protect yourselves
Let's
at all
go.
times. Listen,
I'm telling you, at the end of the night, David Benavidez is going to have his arm raised.
Referee
I'll tell you that
Thomas
right
Taylor
now.
refereeing his first David Morrell fight. Refereeing his fourth.
Both of them,
David
this is
Benavidez
their
fight, his third consecutive
second
Benavidez
match
fight.
at this weight class,
Benavidez
light
didn't want
heavyweight.
to touch gloves,
They were
but
both
he's
at 168. Didn't meet up there. They're meeting up here for the first time. Both of them have. This is their second fight at this weight class. They both have interim titles. So let's go. Round one.
Goes to the victor. This is round
Morrell is a southpaw.
one.
So Benavidez better watch out, time it correctly, make sure that two goes out, and deliver with the two. David Morrell is not rushing in. He's fighting off the back foot. He's throwing a jab really effectively, but it's not touching anything because he's keeping his distance.
The relentless powerhouse that is David Benavidez.
Morrell is laughing. He blocked the 1-2 from Benavidez. Try to come with a counter. This is beautiful. David Morrell tried to do a counter right hook. Remember, he's southpaw, so he's trying to lead with a counter right hook. And he's winning the foot battle. He's moving away from David Benavidez's power hand. That's what he's supposed to do. David Benavidez is allowing him to do that. Benavidez needs to get his foot on the outside of David Morrell. Morrell moves away from the power hand. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Somebody with the speed, explosiveness,
and throwing his two.
That Morrell brings to the table.
And the athleticism.
No question.
Benavidez is climbing slowly.
Something that Benavidez does well is adjusting to any style. And we've seen that
Morrell is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. But he's catching lumps right now.
Benavidez known for putting together
Benavidez threw one
a deliberate starter in his recent fights, but
two hooks that only touched the glove. Good defense by Morrell. Morrell is still trying to land that left hook and overhand, and the right hook and the overhand left.
They meet in the center of the ring here.
They're standing in the middle of the ring. Morrell is making the mistake of allowing the gap to be closed.
Morrell already throwing twice as many punches as Benavidez here in the first round.
And he got caught to the body for that. I told you not to do that. Stay on the outside. That was a hard punch to the body from Benavidez. Benavidez should do that more often. There's a left hook from Benavidez that only touches the glove. The body's there for the open. Morrell is holding a high guard.
Moving to the side angles.
And of course, Benavidez also known for his underrated defense. Loves to be in
Oh
close.
my God. Oh my God. Morrell's getting hit with some heavy hands. Morrell is not doing what I told him to do.
Those combinations going. There's no stopping him.
He's allowing Benavidez to tee off.
What was it, like a 20-punch combination?
And it's not the headshots that's going because he's got a high guard. So he's not touching him there, but the body shots are landing. That's not good in the first round. Wow, wow, wow. He landed that hook that he was trying to throw earlier. Benavidez stumbled a little bit for that.
Morrell 10 of 50.
Morrell backs up. That's the end of round one. I have to say that David Morrell did exactly at the beginning what he was supposed to do. Stay on the outside, use that jab, throw combinations fast, and get out of there. He also won the foot movement. However, I don't know if the judges are going to see that because David Benavidez is moving forward. So for me, as a boxer and a boxing expert, and your third man in the ring, Tony Smiles, I'm going to tell you right now, ref Tony Smiles says, and Judge Tony Smiles is going to say that Morrell won the first round. Even though I'm telling you, at the end of the day, David Benavidez is going to have his arm raised. But those punishing body shots that were landing, and they just showed the hook that landed really nicely twice. David Benavidez pulled down the guard and went around the punch twice. So if the judges saw that, I didn't see that. But if the judges saw that, that can sway the fight. Round two.
Benavidez saying, yeah, you can call me Road
Round two.
Everyone does. And then after the fight, they change their tune because, yes,
leave your thoughts in the comment. Tell me who you think going to win. What you think about this fight right now? So far, Morrell is holding that high guard. He's respecting Benavidez, and he's trying to pot shot him like I said he should do. But he's making a mistake of backing up too much. That's what happened with Gvozdyk. Backing up too much. Oh, very nice. Morrell did exactly what I was talking about. He hit Benavidez. He hit Benavidez and then got out of there. He hit him with the two, which is his left hand. He set it up though, and then he got out of there. And he's moving away from Benavidez's power hand. He is keying off Benavidez's guard. He's still trying to hit him to the body. Benavidez still going for the body. If he hit that liver shot, oh my God, there it goes. The Mexican monster that loose on that body again. Two pieces to the body and a hook to the head. Morrell fixed it off and moves away and lands a body shot of his own.
He doesn't just put pressure on you. He drowns you with that pressure, David Benavidez.
David Benavidez is still moving forward. Morrell is getting flat-footed. It's a big mistake for him to get flat-footed. I already know that the power from Benavidez is gonna come into play if it continues this way. Morrell is flat-footed up against the rope. Morrell's still backing up. His jab is effective, though. His jab is effective.
We also saw a big right hand to the body from Benavidez in that sequence, and he told us this in the fighter meetings. He thinks the body will
nice hook from Morrell. Morrell is now moving into Benavidez's power hand for some reason.
Nice right hook.
He's getting flat-footed. He just got caught again with the hook.
Now Morrell's turned to
Morrell tees off with the 1-2, but hits the plug.
Go down in the 12th and final round of his first win over Ronald Gabriel. More of an off-balance.
Benavidez is still backing him up. So again, if he continues to do that and he's throwing hands and Morrell is getting caught, so judges are going to look at that as Benavidez being the aggressor. And he could lose the fight that way, even if I say he won. If you watch my last video, I said Gvozdyk won, but he lost because of that. Wow. Morrell did a nice combination in the back. He could have stole that round. Beautiful combination from Morrell.
Benavidez has thrown 28. They each have landed 25.
This was the best round so far. Round 2. They teed off on each other. Morrell held his ground, but he got body shots that he's going to feel tomorrow because of standing his ground. He needs to stick and move around the ring and then push Benavidez backwards on his heels when he gets him off balance like he did. He caught Benavidez with a what do you call it, a left hook, which is his power hand, and then David Benavidez kind of stumbled. He got caught off balance. But Benavidez is doing a genius thing where he's pulling down the glove and he's going around the guard. And Morrell can't do nothing about it because he's looking at the floor like this. Don't look at the floor. Ain't nothing on the floor but a knockout. Let's go. Round 3.
Starting to establish already what they do well in there as Benavidez corners Morrell.
I give. Oh, nice flurry from Morrell.
That could be an early sign
after catching body shot.
No, he definitely is. And again, good defense.
But those body shots are going to come into play later on. I give the second round to Benavidez. Although Morrell did a flurry at the end of that round. I'm not going to let him steal a round. Oh, again. Benavidez. Benavidez
feels Bivol did enough to win the
Benavidez is pulling down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. He called a low blow. That was a body shot though that hurt. Morrell is taking a lot of shots to the body. And the hook. Benavidez is pulling down the guard. He's going around it.
This is great stuff already. Two of the most avoided
Morrell is up against the rope. It's not looking good.
Let's go through each other.
He's up against the rope. Now he's moving. He's stuck in the red corner, basically. Now he's in the neutral corner. Morrell has a high guard. Here comes the body shot. When he does the high guard, he's going to catch those body shots. Benavidez is cautious about those 1-2s that are coming through. Morrell got fast hands. He needs to let those hands go. Benavidez is calling for those shots so he can counter. There's that body shot. If he gets that liver shot in, I'm telling you, oh my God. Oh my God, combination from Morrell returns fire. Beautiful combination from Morrell.
This is man-to-man.
So they're going back and forth. In the center of the ring now. Benavidez is still going around the high guard.
Happened on a monthly basis in the sport of boxing, where we would be in the reaching.
Morrell is trying to do the same thing.
Exactly what the
but instead of pouring, he just caught Benavidez with an uppercut.
The legacies, but you want to leave an impact on the sport. These are the types of fights you need to take.
I noticed Benavidez has his trunk a little bit high there.
Overly marinate.
And Morrell is not capitalizing on that. Hiding his body, so there's a reason why. Morrell is caught in the corner again, in the neutral corner. Morrell is in the neutral corner. He teed off 1-2.
Some steam off that punch. Misses with the left hook. But it's the pressure.
The body shots are hurting Morrell. It's backing him up into the corner. Let me tell you right now, that's not gonna fly, man. He can't be in that corner getting those body shots. You gotta get out of there. Early on, he did a Matador type thing, pop, and then literally push Benavidez out the way. I likes that. You getting out the way. You ain't getting no hit. Hit and not get hit. Use angles. But right now, David Benavidez is cutting the ring off, and he's getting caught in the corner. He don't know where to go, and then he gets flat-footed. He's catching these body shots that is going to affect later on in the fight. The body shots are heavy. They're not light. They're not light at all. You can hear it. Boom, boom, boom. And if you can hear it on the TV, I'm pretty sure that Morrell is feeling it. All right? Here we go. The Cuban sensation is showing some stuff, though. I like his combinations. He's breathing heavy. The body shots are taking his toll. Let's see where it goes. Round 4.
And immediately
I give that last round to Benavidez too. Because he keeps backing him down. But I do like the combinations coming. I don't like that he's in the corner again. Morrell is in the corner, catching body shot. Trying to counter.
Action in the corner.
Ooh, wow, what a left hand by Morrell, and here comes Benavidez.
Morrell has still got his back up against the rope, catching lumps. That's not good, man. He got his back up against the rope. Yes, he is countering, but it's less countering and more receiving. Very nice. He got out of there. He's in the center of the ring now, but he's still backing up.
Something to watch closely.
That's not good. He's catching some body shots. If he catches that liver shot, he could go down. Because those body shots are devastating. There's the body shot again from Benavidez, and Morrell misses with a wild hook.
Never have. And that's one thing to answer your question. I wonder how long Morrell can keep up fighting Benavidez's fight.
The crowd is yelling Mexico. So that's not good either. Morrell needs to quiet the crowd.
From the southpaw uppercut on the inside by Morrell. They're taking turns.
There's a beautiful beautiful right hook from Morrell that keeps landing. But every time he lands, oh my God, uppercut. Morrell is catching uppercuts. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is not good. Morrell needs to move. Morrell is standing right in front of him. Catching hooks to the body and uppercuts. Morrell is only trying to get around the hook. He's catching Dave Benavidez, but Benavidez is hitting him hard.
Yeah, he's fighting back, but
Morrell is throwing that Gazelle left hook that's going around the guard, but it's so few and far between that Benavidez is backing him up with the pressure to the body. He's again back into the neutral corner.
He's not going to actively give away rounds early on.
There's no way Morrell's going to win this fight with his back to the corner.
Sitting down with the left hook, David Benavidez.
And he's catching the left hook to the body. Oh my God, his knees buckled. Morrell's knees buckled. Morrell's knees buckled with a straight jab. Morrell trying to fight back. But he's catching hooks. The monster is on the move. Morrell is fighting back. He got hurt. Made him mad. He got Benavidez up against the rope. Finally, he switched around. He got Benavidez up against the rope. But Benavidez is uppercut and left hook at the end of the round. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Those body shots, I'm telling you, Morrell needs to get back on the fight. No way. Body shot, left hook. The crowd is going crazy. Oh, my God. Are you seeing this? This is boxing. Oh, God, yes, I love it. I like when Morrell was in trouble. He came back like a lion and fought back, turning it around, pushing David Benavidez up against the rope and landing his own shots. The problem with that is he didn't move out the way and he caught some lumps at the end of that round. I still got David Benavidez up the round.
David Benavidez perfectly placed right between that guard.
They're showing David Benavidez going through the guard with the uppercut and the straight two.
But then guess what? The left. Oh no, it was the left.
That left hook that I've been telling you, the right hook that Morrell keeps throwing, that's what's saving him.
A short shot, but you see,
but that's all he got.
And in that dramatic
Morrell starts the round off up against the neutral corner already. He's not pushing Benavidez back. And he's throwing his jab and then turning it over.
Benavidez backing Morrell up again.
Benavidez already figured that out. He's dodging a lot of them.
Again, coming from the Cuban school of
the 1-2 went in, backing David Benavidez up.
Is something he's never seen before.
The unofficial scorecard has it a draw, 38-38.
So
I got David Benavidez up 3 rounds.
Just as competitive and exciting as we had hoped.
Each time it looks like Morrell maybe
only because of what happened with Radivoje the last time. And Radivoje was outboxing him, but he was backing up into the ropes and catching lump. This is what's happening right now. The heavy hitter is backing him out. The crowd is in the fight. The crowd is inside the ring. Morrell is moving now, but he's got his back up against the rope. And again, that the hook is saving him, allowing him to get away from Benavidez, but only to end up on the other side of the ring with his back up against the rope.
The pressure's good for David Benavidez. The aggression.
Lord have mercy.
It's just the head movement.
Benavidez got a little sign up on the left side of his eye from that hook. Morrell is slowing down bad. Morrell is slowing down bad. David Benavidez is finally moving. Well, he was moving in the right direction, away from Morrell's power hand.
A minute left here in the 5th.
But now
Benavidez on the ropes again.
Benavidez up against the rope.
And there's a nice counter left hook upstairs by Benavidez.
Benavidez again goes to the body.
That was smart from David right there, Benavidez.
And Morrell comes back.
Oh my God. 1-2 from Morrell. Hits the gloves, and Benavidez goes right through the guard.
Dynamic as Morrell is, does he have the backbone to stand at this range and trade with Benavidez?
No.
So far, so good.
Oh my God, he got caught with a hook. Morrell got caught with a hook trying to move. He walked right into it. He could have got knocked out. Oh my God, those body shots. Those body shots. You can hear it. You can hear it in the TV. Those body shots. Morrell is still landing. For some reason, Morrell keeps landing that right hook around the guard.
Not to mention that short right hand in close range.
Wow.
Terrific stuff.
Wow.
At the highest level possible.
This is boxing.
Let's go.
David Benavidez got a shine up right up here. Benavidez got a shiner up there. They're working on it. His father's working on it. The Iceman got some ice on it, so he got some good people on him. It's not swelling up, but you don't want to cut there and then them stop the fight when things are getting spicy. Check this out. David Morrell is messing up, getting flat-footed, and trying to trade punches with David Benavidez. David Benavidez is encouraging it, and he's landing some heavy shots. This round, David Benavidez got caught on the ropes, but he guarded himself really well. There was no punches that really went through, and David Benavidez off the ropes landed a body shot, uppercut, and a right hook. Again, so far I got Morrell with one. He could have stole that second round towards the end, but I have so 5-1 after 6. Morrell is losing this fight for me.
These two Davids are already giving
he's still backing up.
Ebbs and
he's catching
this boxing match.
He's not boxing.
Taking turns getting off their shots, but right now Benavidez
his back is up. Is in the neutral corner again. He's catching that body shot, which could turn into a liver shot real easy. For some reason, it's not landing correctly. That David Morrell is number 6. But if that liver shot lands, wow. David Benavidez threw a hook to the body right down the middle. And Morrell felt it.
Using the angles to escape out of the line of fire. He is
oh my God.
Right now.
What is Morrell doing?
Dangerous, Morrell on his back foot.
Morrell is not fighting right now. He's guarding. He's doing exactly what Radivoje did. Oh my God. Benavidez is getting around the guard.
That's going to be the equation he's going to have to watch closely, especially if he's going to allow Benavidez
My thing is,
operate at this space.
Benavidez don't have good balance. When he throws a power hand, he swings with all his body. So when he misses, he goes off balance. That's when he gets caught. Oh my God, the uppercut. That can knock anybody out. Morrell's still in there. Another uppercut. Another left uppercut. Morrell moved away from the power hand like he's supposed to, but he's doing it very infrequent. Morrell got Benavidez up against the rope. He lands a right hook himself for his own.
Y'all raise you. We're in Vegas. And they are all in, my friends.
Benavidez caught 1-2 on the rope and moved out the way. It was on the glove. So it didn't do nothing.
Now it's Morrell that's putting the pressure on Benavidez.
Morrell is stalking Benavidez, but Benavidez think it's a trap. So he's catching him with uppercuts now.
Yes, thank you. Good timing there, but man, Morrell, like Abner said, beginning to push Benavidez back a bit, but Benavidez throwing those uppercuts and landing and missing with that left hook to the body.
Yeah, he's going to entertain you with those uppercuts. And believe it or not,
Benavidez likes to fight in close. Morrell is not boxing no more. He's not using the stiffness.
Beautiful bobbing and
that right hook he landed. He should stay with it. Benavidez not even guarding it. He's catching it with his eyes. But he needs to follow up. And Benavidez keeps catching him with uppercuts and body shots. Again, body shot that throws Morrell off balance.
Great stuff.
And the bell rings.
Are you not entertained?
You cannot say, right now you cannot say that Benavidez is losing this fight. When the pressure is all on top of Morrell. Morrell's not even boxing. It would look nice if Morrell was boxing and keeping Benavidez in the middle of the ring. Pop, 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 popping that jab. Muhammad Ali style. Pop, 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 and sliding out the way. Pop, 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 and ducking under those hooks. He's not doing none of that. He has the ability to do it. Morrell has the ability to do that kind of stuff. He's not doing it. He got his back either up against the ropes or in the corner. That is not a winning strategy. I don't care. Maybe in the amateurs. Because I've seen that done in the amateurs. Maybe in the amateurs you can get away with that shit. But not in professional boxing. He's catching uppercuts. Right now they're just throwing it. He's catching those uppercuts that are stopping the equilibrium and the blood flowing from the back of the neck. A lot of those eventually going to get you knocked out.
He said something.
Let's go. We in round 7. 7 to 12. I gave Morrell the first round.
Morrell has thrown, well, now they're even at 283 each in terms of punches thrown, but Benavidez has landed 110 total punches completed.
These guys, they don't know crap about boxing. They're worried about the let me say this clearly. Nobody cares about the CONCACAF numbers. The judges are not looking at that. Watch the fight. Forget about the CONCACAF numbers, man.
Amongst the CONCACAF leaders in terms of
you hear it. You hear it. Nobody's looking at the CONCACAF numbers.
Power punches here thus far tonight, which is
nice body shot from David Benavidez, and then he follows up with a hook to the head. A hook to the head. The jab of Benavidez is going in nice. Morrell answers back with a 1-2 that does not touch the glove. Remember, Morrell has the longer reach. He's not even utilizing that.
Get hit on the regular through 11 pro fights. He's dealing well with the power, but the volume is starting to really pick up round by round for Benavidez.
Those body shots and uppercuts are hurting Morrell bad. Morrell is looking at the floor with that high guard. He should not be looking at the floor. If you're going to keep the high guard up, you need to look. Oh my God. Nice counter from Morrell. Benavidez is pushing the fight. If Benavidez backs up, there is no fight. Because Morrell is backing up. That body shot again.
We're used to having that high peekaboo guard, but Maybe setting the trap potentially.
Morrell's not fighting like he's going to win this fight. I'll tell you that right now.
Under minute left in the 7th.
I've seen him fight before.
Morrell's got to be careful about
he landed a good one too, but he's getting caught with a hook. I think Benavidez is allowing him to go to hand so he drops his high guard. So he can counter. That's what's happening. Because every time he does that, those uppercuts keep going in. Benavidez is killing him with the uppercuts. Morrell throws a punch and he lets his guard down. Benavidez takes advantage. Benavidez is disrespecting him right now. Benavidez is disrespecting him right now. He drops his guards all the way down in the range, in the zone. If a boxer does that, he's disrespecting you. He got no respect for you. He's like, yo, you ain't doing nothing. I could drop my guard. Look, I ain't even got my guards up. What you gonna do? Morrell hit him at the end of the bell, and Benavidez ate that punch like nothing. Benavidez is a monster. Oh my God! Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. If a boxer drop his guards and he comes up and you hit him and he's still coming forward, you in trouble. That means your power ain't doing nothing. And at this point of the fight, in the 8th round, Benavidez is showing that those punches are not doing anything. Morrell is in trouble of losing this fight because for me, he needs a knockout right now because I only gave him 1 round. He was fighting up against the ropes, backed into the corner, not pivoting out the way. He did it one time. One time. And he's catch. Let me tell you, David Benavidez is going to have a super black eye at the end of the fight because that's the only punch that's landing all night. But every time he throws that, he catches an uppercut or a body shot. Let's go. We're in round 8.
Even though the corner Morrell told him it's your turn to push Benavidez back. Easier said than done.
Morrell has nothing. I think he's gassed out from the body shot. From my toes early on.
For Benavidez. Once he starts letting his hands go, Benavidez is going to take advantage of that.
Brian, in the last 3 rounds,
Benavidez is eating the jab and coming in with his own punch. Again, Benavidez has dropped the high guard.
In professional sports, do you see people perform better emotional? Benavidez is one of those.
Benavidez has a standard guard right about his chest. Moving here. He had it up here. Morrell still got it up here, but he keeps looking at the ground when he does it.
Now launches a left that was partially blocked by the high guard of Benavidez.
We're seeing a lot better jab now from Benavidez. Walking in forward, throwing that straight jab.
David Benavidez is beating him with the jab, and it should be the other way around.
Big edge.
Remember, nice. That hook landed again. The right hook landed again, and then the 2 were right behind it that landed.
There it is, though. We just saw a double right.
Morrell needs a knockout to win.
Need to see more combinations from Morrell.
With those body shots, those body shots are killing. He's not going to have enough power towards the end of the fight.
Before the escape, now Morrell's putting together combinations. He heard us.
Benavidez is allowing Morrell to throw those combinations.
Just question how much can
and then he's countering them.
Standing right in front of Benavidez, how many more rounds can he continue to take this punishment?
Now the announcers are calling it punishment.
Benavidez framing
Morrell is not boxing. Let me say it again. Morrell is not boxing. He's not using his God-given talent. He's landing every now and again. He lands 1 or 2 punches, and then catches a straight jab from Benavidez. With followed up with either a body shot or an uppercut.
I've never seen this fighting style ever. He's used to knocking these guys out, knocking them down, pushing them back.
There's no way Morrell is gonna win this fight backing up like that heavy hand. He just ate an uppercut, which moved him back across the ring, back to the neutral corner. He's in the neutral corner again. Somebody call him Bird. Somebody call him Bird. He's ready to go home. Now he got his back up against the rope. Morrell got his back up against the rope. He is not dominating. He's not dominating Benavidez. Benavidez is putting pressure and dominating him. Benavidez is not respecting him at all. There is no respect. No respect. He's walking him down. He catch a couple of lumps, and he keeps moving forward. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. If you're going to box him, box him. Pop, pop, pop. Make his head flip back, and then you get out of there. You don't stand there in front of him flat-footed. You're the boxer. You got the longer reach, Morrell. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Come on, let's be a little more competitive. There is no way the judges have this close like the Conky Box guys in the goddamn announce booth. No one is looking at the Conky Bounce numbers. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nobody in if you ever been in a boxing match, those numbers are nowhere to be found. And the judges are definitely not looking at it. And every time they show a replay from the thing, they showing Morrell catching body shots.
3 times as many body shots as any previous Morrell opponent. Came in with 3 times as much professional.
And what I'm not seeing,
and that experience on display here against David Morrell.
Let's not forget what Benavidez said. The body work would be his ticket to the knockout. He still has to be wary of that one-punch power of Morrell, but Benavidez putting together some great rounds here.
And Morrell unable to jab at all, just trying to block, and he needs to establish the stick.
They got Benavidez up finally. The way I've had it, the last 4 rounds they gave it to Benavidez.
Again, unofficially, but as Brian,
but for me, I gave Morrell the first round, and possibly the second if I wanted to be generous. But I gave him the first round because he was boxing. He's not boxing no more. There is no boxing in him.
His right eye, a tiny cut, it seems like, not becoming an issue as of now.
And people can say, wait a minute.
The right hook is the only thing that's been landed.
He went in with injured hands, you guys. The tools of his trade, not to make an excuse, and he would be the
I'm going to tell you right now, Morrell respects Benavidez. Morrell respects Benavidez. There's a couple of people right now that he apologized for something that I don't even know he needed to apologize for. Morrell is standing in front of him with a high guard, captain lunge, with no answer back. He just caught an uppercut, another uppercut. Morrell is not doing anything.
Beginning to try to close the show here in the ninth, but Morrell fights back valiantly. Uppercuts of his own.
Morrell threw some uppercuts of his own. He caught a left hook to it.
Quietly. No, definitely not. That was a good exchange.
Good 3-punch combination by Morrell.
I don't know why Morrell thinks having a high guard and looking at the floor is an effective way of boxing.
This is what you get when you get a fully healthy
standing in front of his opponent.
As you mentioned, had that tendon torn in his right hand.
Those body shots slowed him down.
He said he
coaches couldn't take those.
Still got the win against.
But the funny thing is, now he's in the middle of the ring because he can't move. Nice body shot from Morrell. And catches a 2-piece himself.
And now both of them obviously finding their footing at 175 as they face up.
They're literally fighting in the pro booth in the middle of the ring.
Almost the same amount of punches, but Benavidez has landed precipitously more.
These guys are worrying about who landed how many punches. That's not... Tell me what's happening in the fight. And what's happening in the fight, Morrell's in trouble. Right now, he's even switching stances. That's a key sign that he's in trouble. Nice hook. That hook landed again. Which hook? The right hook. That was on night. Morrell is trying to dance it off. But this whole round, he was in the middle of the ring, flat-footed, captain uppercut. I got to give the round to Benavidez.
You gotta keep doing that.
You catch him punches with your face. That's some amateur shit. You're looking at the ground. While you look, just because you got a high guard doesn't mean you protect it. They're gonna go around your guard, which is happening. Right around the guard, boom. Right around the guard, boom. Okay? Morrell, or to me, he lost this fight. He needs a knockout to win. And the way he's gonna get that knockout is punches in bunches. If you're going to be flat-footed, hit him with everything you got. He already took some heavy hands, some heavy uppercuts. So he's got a good chin. Trust the chin. The jab would have been the most effective thing in this fight, and he didn't use it. He has a longer reach.
57 by Morrell. Morrell's throwing more punches, but not landing as much.
Benavidez took a little bit off his fastball that round. Wasn't as active, though. It still seemed to get the better of the exchanges. But how about in the corner, the legendary trainer?
When the announcers are talking about CONCACAF, they're not watching the fight.
Stay in this fight.
They're trying to decide the fight on CONCACAF numbers. That's impossible.
Benavidez.
Benavidez been backing him up the whole fight with some heavy hands to the body and uppercuts, whipping his head back in the crowd. Now, the crowd has died down a little, but in the beginning of this fight,
not surprising in that respect, but we've yet to see
it was crazy. The crowd was inside the ring.
With regularity.
And the one thing we
Morrell throws a flurry
what separates
and
these two? It's the big
moves
fight
away from the
experience. Benavidez has nearly 3 times as many professional rounds as Morrell, who just has 11 pro
Now they're
fights.
starting to make
Seeing some of
excuses.
that in terms of how
The announcers are now trying to make excuses. You knew that before the fight started that Morrell didn't have that many picks.
50-50. I get the power that Morrell possesses, but again, the experience.
Benavidez is taking a break in this round, allowing Morrell to land some flat
difficult ones when
jab.
you consider someone like Demetrius Andrade.
No doubt.
You look at that run. I mean, David Lemieux, the Caleb Plant fight, Demetrius Andrade, Oleksandr Gvozdyk.
Benavidez has been vulnerable to the right hook all night,
68 while he's bullying David Morrell.
while Morrell is catching uppercuts and left hook. And left hooks to the body and straight hooks to the body.
Benavidez now 28, but at 13 he weighed 250 pounds ago. Lost 80 pounds in a year, and you
Benavidez is eating some punch again.
It's incredible.
Mostly that right hook.
Exactly what his modus operandi is.
The crowd has died down.
And you got to give Benavidez credit. Look, he won a world title at age 20, but he's matured in front of our eyes. There was thoughts that maybe he would.
Now they're making excuses for Morrell.
Benavidez won stripped to the title, scale fail, stripped to the title.
Morrell did not box after the first round. He's still standing in front of him flat-footed.
Coming out of the nose of Benavidez.
He finally bent his waist. I was about to say he wasn't even bending his waist. He finally bent his waist to dodge.
Something that we have not seen this fight a lot from Morrell, the jab.
There's that lead right hand, one of the money makers for Benavidez.
Benavidez's jab is landing with
It's
impunity.
a bludgeoning one. It's a weapon, not just
He
a
shouldn't be
range
hitting with the jab if Morrell's using his own jab.
left in the tank.
Morrell has dropped his guard.
Nice counter right, chopping right hand by
He's
Benavidez.
trying to do. Benavidez did this. Oh man. Oh man.
Benavidez.
Oh man. He did a Muhammad Ali shuffle, bro. Twice. And Morrell had no answer to that. Jesus Christ. You know what Morrell was doing towards the end? He was trying to do the rooster that was real popular with Roy Jones Jr., who created it, where he lands like he does this, put his head up in order to catch somebody with a hook. Benavidez knows that move. He's not gonna fall for that crap. Where, come on, man. What'd he do? He did a shoe shine real quick. The crowd went crazy. Then he tried to do something. And he got caught with a 2-piece and a biscuit. And then he did the shoe shine again. So, to me, I think the fight is already decided by the boxers. I think Morrell has conceded the fight, and Benavidez is laying off the power.
David Benavidez has stopped 7 of his last
so they're going 12 rounds.
Only Caleb Plant, and in
we're in the championship rounds right now. Benavidez is not going. It's not going for broke.
And our Jordan Plant, speaking of the
He just landed heavy hand.
Not surprisingly, Morrell's corner saying you need a KO to win.
Now they saying it. How are you going to say that in the 11th round? You needed to say that back in the 8th round. That corner stuck. You need a knockout to win in the 8th round so you can work on it. But now you're in the championship rounds. It's going to be hard when Benavidez is kind of fresh and your body, your boxer's body is hurt. The whole fight has been catching body shots.
Looks like right here, David Benavidez.
No doubt.
And if Morrell is not careful, he's going to get knocked out himself because he's dropping his high guard.
Trying to steal these last rounds like his corner told him that they needed him.
Those left hooks to the body continue.
Even if you give him these last 2 rounds, he lost the fight. It's a 12-round fight, and he wins 2 rounds. Even if you gave him that second round, he still only won 3 rounds in a 12-round fight. Oh my God! Body shot and a hook from Benavidez to Morrell. Morrell answers back with that hook again. Morrell got Benavidez up against the rope. I don't think Benavidez is in trouble. I think he's taking a break. But those punches are not landing.
Yeah, definitely blocking a lot of those shots, and Benavidez telling him, come.
Trying to lull Morrell into a place that Benavidez would love to land that finish.
Benavidez,
he said he would.
Benavidez is like, come.
Morrell putting up a brave face,
and made Morrell back up to scatter. Morrell is on his toes now. Morrell is now on his toes.
I think Morrell tired himself out. He threw a lot of punches, a lot of missed punches.
It takes such a physical toll fighting someone with
Morrell got his guard down.
Benavidez.
It has not been the high output fight that we used to see from Benavidez.
He scored a knockdown. Morrell scored a knockdown. Caught Benavidez off balance.
And just like that, here in the 11th, Morrell sends
Morrell set him up.
Benavidez to the canvas.
Morrell's been catching him with the right hook. He dropped his guard, allowed him to walk in and caught him with that right hook again. Benavidez is mad now. Benavidez is mad. Oh my God, he teed off on him. Benavidez is mad. Morrell hit him again with the right hook that's been landing all night after the bell. They're going to take a point off Morrell for hitting after the bell. That's it. It's over. The fight is over. He hit after the bell. The referee took the point off. So the knockdown he scored is none and void and back again. There is no way Morrell wins this fight. There's no way. I said at the beginning of this fight that Benavidez is going to have his arm raised. Morrell needed to take the fight to him to win the fight. And now this happens. The crowd is going crazy.
Beautiful combination from right after the bell, and that hurt David Benavidez.
The bell rung,
After the bell.
and he hit him after the bell. The corner's yelling at Morrell, talking about. The corner is yelling at Morrell, talking about he needs to focus. It's too late, man. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe. And hit the bell icon because I'm covering that Bivol Benavidez fight. This is a ridiculous fight. There is no way David Benavidez loses this fight unless there's a knockout. Morrell scored a knockdown in the last round because Benavidez was off balance. He's been catching him with that right hook the whole night.
To be dramatic here in the championship rounds.
Morrell is going for broke. Morrell is going for broke. That knockdown got nullified by the point deduction. So it's a 9-9 round. It should have been a 10-8 round.
Ronnie Shields screaming at him in the corner. You've got to think.
Actually, he was losing the round, so it's an 8-8 round.
It's all or nothing for Morrell.
Right hand to the body by Benavidez, and he rocks.
Oh my God! Benavidez throws an uppercut. Stumbles Morrell.
Clipping David Morrell.
Morrell fires back. They're in the center of the ring. Morrell wants to fight now. Morrell wants to fight now. Let's go. Jorge, what's up? What's up, Jorge? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscribe. Jorge, I see you. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Will he get the knockout that he needs? Will David Morrell get the knockout he needs? 1 minute and 40 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds. He is catching uppercut. Morrell is catching uppercut. He's doing the rooster again, and he caught a right hook. He caught David Benavidez again with the hook. Morrell's eye is swollen. Morrell's right eye is swollen. Morrell's right eye is swollen and it's bleeding. He can't see from the right eye, possibly. He caught an uppercut.
That's the reason.
Benavidez not on cruise control. He's continuing to walk Morrell down here in the final round.
The body shot is landing again. Benavidez jab. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Morrell needs a knockout. Will he get it? He's getting tired. His face is bloody. Morrell is slowed down. He's not going to get the knockout. It's not happening. He needs to go for broke. Go after him. Go after him. Oh my God, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Oh yeah, let's go. This is boxing. Oh, let's go. Let's go. He got caught with a left hook. Morrell got caught with a left hook. The crowd is going crazy. Will Morrell get another with a knockdown or a knockout? It's not happening. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. He just got caught. Two shine. Still voted. He got caught with a jab. The fight is over.
This is how you forge respect.
This is boxing.
Each other's respect.
Let's go, fam. Exactly. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I told you that David Benavidez is going to get his hand raised. And I gave David Morrell 1 round. I was going to give him the knockdown, but then when they took the point deduction because he hit after the bell, it's nullified. That knockdown is nothing.
You know what I'm saying. What a fight. And I love this, Abner. I love the fact that they are showing the respect.
But David Benavidez has a problem catching a right hook from a left-handed. That was all night. Boom.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all about respect.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The sweet science, the savage science.
But it's another way for him to motivate himself.
There's a clear winner here. There should not be no tie,
no crazy. In the early stages of the fight. He was as calm, cool, collected as he's ever been, and steady throughout the fight. And now we take a look at the highlights for one of the most anticipated fights.
Those body shots killed him.
February, but boy,
those uppercuts killed him early on. David Morrell should not got flat-footed.
Uppercuts, combinations, 1, 2, 3.
David Morrell should not had gotten flat-footed. He should have got slick. All this he was doing at the end, he should have done it at the beginning. Yes, yes. Let's go. Yes, he got to work on his defense at 175. I agree. Yes, sir. He got to work on his defense.
Morrell scores the knockdown, and then later in the round, suffers his first point deduction, but right at the end of the fight, they embrace looking at CompuBox totals, and it's David Benavidez, most landed power and most total punches landed against any previous Morrell opponent. David Benavidez proving indeed there is a new monster in the light heavyweight division. Do the judges agree? Jimmy Lennon Jr. is about to tell us.
What I tell you, motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judges at ringside, Steve Weisfeld and Patricia Morse-Jarman, both scored about 115 to 111. Judge Tim Cheatham sees it 118 to 108, all three in favor of the winner. He is now the unified WBC Interim and WBA Light Heavyweight World Champion, the Mexican Monster, David.
But I tell you, I told you at the beginning of this video, at the end of the night, Benavidez gonna have his hand raised. I didn't expect that knockdown though.
Overcome with elation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
David Benavidez improves to 30-0, and now on the cusp of the biggest fights of his career. Let's go.
Now he can fight for undisputed. Now he can fight for undisputed. But the problem is, he better hope that it's Beterbiev and not Bivol, because Bivol knows how to box. Bivol's not going to stand there and take that abuse.
David, your opponent talked about it. He didn't believe in monsters. You seem to make a believer out of everyone tonight.
Yeah, he knows whose world this is. This is Monstro's world. You know what it is. But big shout out to Morrell. He took a tough test. You know, I know he was going to be a tough fighter. That's why I prepared so hard for this, and I'm just happy that the people were able to get a good show tonight. Y le quiero dar las gracias a toda mi gente, toda mi raza, toda la gente de México, toda mi gente de Phoenix, Arizona, Los Ángeles, California, Seattle, Washington, y también la gente de Cuba también. Los quiero mucho.
This was a tense fight from the start. Did anything surprise you in there tonight?
Not really, because I prepared for everything. I knew he was a great fighter, so I had to be on my P's and Q's. Head movement was good, defense was good. To be honest, I thought he was going to hit harder, but he didn't.
The fight got a little bit chippy in the second half, including in round 11 when he hit you after the bell was deducted a point. How hurt were you by that shot?
I wasn't really hurt, but it was after the bell, you know what I mean? But that was a little bullshit-ass knockdown, though. The motherfucker got me off balance, but, you know, it is what it is. But, like I said, it was a good fight.
You seem to start a little bit faster, a little bit quicker than we're used to seeing. How important was that against maybe arguably the toughest opponent on paper you fought in your career?
He was easier to hit than I expected, so every opportunity I seen, I took, I went for it.
You continue to show that you're not waiting for anyone. You're executing your own career on your own terms.
Let's go.
Win is this performance in the career of David Benavidez.
This is the biggest career of my win so far, because look at all the people who came out and supported me. And this is amazing. Man, this is a dream come true for me. You know what I mean? I never thought at 20 years old, I'd fill up the T-Mobile Arena. Look at all these people that came and support me. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
You're a proven pay-per-view star, one of the pound-for-pound best in this game. Where do you go from here?
I just want to be the best of my era, and whoever they need me to fight next, I want to unify all 4 titles. So if that's next, that's next.
Congratulations on an incredible performance.
I just want to give a big shout out to David Morrell, though. He's a hell of a fighter, and I know he's going to have a lot of great fights ahead of him in the future.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you, guys. Oh, wait, no. Also, I want to dedicate this fight to Samson Lukawitz's wife. You know, I just want to let you know you're in our prayers, and we love you.
So now they're going to talk to David Morrell with his translator.
Here with David Morrell, Abner Mares will translate. David, a very heated fight. What are your thoughts on your performance tonight?
¿Cómo viste esta pelea?
Too close. I know this is a close fight. You know, the referees for him is authority. This fight I understand, because it's boxing, the life. You know what I mean? Someday you win and someday you lose. So this night it's my turn. You know, God wanted this night. It's my turn a lot, but it's okay. You know, it's okay. Only I have 27 years old, so I'm younger. You know, one more. First God, second opportunity. Thank you, Benavidez, the team Benavidez too, for this opportunity. Hey guys, David Morrell is done, baby. No, he's done. I'm not done. Hell no. Hell no.
He's young, man. What do you mean?
David, there was a lot of bad blood in the build to this. Is that all behind the two of you now after this performance?
You know, for my past, it's never bad blow. You know, I'm good. Every time I'm happy, every time I'm feel great. You know, this moment I feel great too. It's a good show for everybody right here. So you know, that's it. I mean, I feel good. I feel good. You see, hey, I want bad blood. It's my fault, you know. I want to bring it back. So for me, everything's good.
Where do you go from here, David?
Man, right now, you know, come by my house for my family is right here. See in my house and watch this fight. What they're not good for this fight, and come back to the Houston for more practice, more for training more hard. This time, he first got Benavidez the second fight, so I want to fight him again. You know what I mean? I know I can win. I can win him. So this fight is my turn loss or no? I'm not worrying. It's good. So the life is done. The boxing is done. I mean, I'm very good.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you. Just you said sorry. I appreciate it.
Let's throw it back to ringside and Morrell Ronaldo.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. David Benavidez back in the house here at T-Mobile Arena. The smile says it all. He's now 30-0, and this grudge match is history, but David Morrell says, yeah, he'll take
David Morrell wants a rematch. He wants a rematch
and be back better than ever. But for David Benavidez,
he's going to go back and look and say, I should have been boxing. I should have boxed like I've done in other.
We'll head back to Brian Custer and Joe Goosen. But first, these messages as we.
Let me tell you, if he would have boxed, David Morrell could have won this fight with the jab alone and that hook that it was landing on Benavidez all night. But when he paused, he would catch those body shots and those uppercuts, and the high guard wasn't working. David Benavidez knows how to deal with that. He would bring the glove down and boom, hit him with the hook, bring the glove down, boom. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done over there, I guess. I thought he was slicker than that. He was moving properly in the first round. That's why I gave it to him. He was moving away from the power hand, being he's southpaw. He's moving away from the power hand, and every time he throw, he duck underneath the punches like he was supposed to. Towards the end of the fight, he started trying to get a little slick there, but that's not going to win you the fight when the scorecard already was against you. And then the referee took a point off after you scored a knockdown. That's not happening. You can't fight in the corners and up against the ropes all night and expect to win a fight. That's not how that works. Maybe in the amateurs you can get away with that, but not in the pros. I know in the amateurs I've seen it where a boxer's been up on the ropes the whole time catching lumps, and all of a sudden the judges give that particular boxer the fight. I've seen it happen dozens of times in the amateurs, but not in professional sports. You do that in a championship fight, you're gonna look like the loser. The crowd was in the ring. The crowd was in the ring. So now, what does David Morrell do? He's young. He could come back. He got a lesson today. Go watch the footage and realize that your legs are your best weapons and your jab is your best weapon. You have a longer reach. Benavidez shouldn't have had any opportunity to come inside if your jab was tagging him. Look, let's put the tail of the tape up, tail of the tape back up, so I can so you can see the reach. So you can see the reach. Right there. You see that? 77. That's 3 inches. He could have kept him back. He could have kept him back 3 inches. 3 inches. He could have kept David Benavidez back with that long reach. 3 inches. So let me tell you, when you have your high guard up, you keep your eyes on your opponent. You always keep your eyes on your opponent. And then you got to get out of there. You can't stay there. One time I saw him pivot and matador Benavidez. Benavidez has a problem with his legs, and when he throws power punches, his whole body goes with it. That's how Morrell scored the knockdown, because he hit him with that right hook that was landing all night. Now we have a fight coming up, which is Beterbiev versus Bivol part 2. Let's go. So the winner of that should fight David Benavidez. Should. That doesn't mean that they can do the same thing Canelo done and duck him too. I didn't hear Benavidez call them out. I don't understand why that didn't happen. Benavidez needed to call them out. He didn't call them out. He talked about he wants to unify the secondary titles. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to unify the secondary titles? Why do you want to stay an interim champion or a regular champion, whatever they call it, depending on what organization it is? Why? Please explain to me why when you can go straight to the top. Because are you telling me that you can't take Bivol out? Are you telling me that Beterbiev is better than you in power? Maybe that's what you're saying, that you're not ready for them. But you got time to get ready. You got time to get ready. Take a break, maybe 2 months, 3 months to get yourself back in health, because that right hook landed on your head a lot and your eyes messed up. Learn how to avoid that punch, because I'm pretty sure that Bivol is going to capitalize on that. Bivol don't have that kind of power, but he will tap that all night long, just like Morrell did. Except Bivol is going to use 2 hands, so you're going to get hit on the other side too. Beterbiev is dangerous. His power, you can't be taking shots like you were taking walking Morrell in. You said it at the end, and I saw that you disrespected him. You was walking into his shots on purpose. His power wasn't there. Why? Because you beat his body at the beginning of the fight, and he allowed you to tire him out. So he had no more power to the end, at the end of the fight. He had no power at the end of the fight. But if it was Beterbiev, believe you me, that guy's a tank. Or don't fight him. Wait for him to retire because he's up there in age, and then go for the vacant title. I don't know. What do you think? Right now, David Benavidez is the monster at light heavyweight. He still could go down and fight Canelo if Canelo dares to fight him. But the WBC, we back Canelo, is not going to allow that fight to happen. That's the reason why he had to move up in weight. So if you moved up in weight and the WBC kind of pushed you towards that regular championship that you carrying now on one side, and now you got the WBA, I believe, on the other side, those are both regular championships. You have an undisputed champion. If you have an undisputed champion, that means you're not the champion. Let me say that again. If you have an undisputed champion in your division, you are not the champion. So unifying those titles ain't doing nothing. I understand that you want to clear out the division before you go to the big one, then that's okay if that's your goal. But you can go straight to the big one and finish it off. Especially if Bivol wins. Remember, Bivol fought Canelo and had a hard time taking the little man and knocking him out. So you could probably walk through his punches too. If Bivol wins, then you have an opportunity there. And I'm pretty sure Canelo is going to jump right back on it because he had a rematch clause when he lost to Bivol. So check this out. What I'm looking for in the next fight, and stay tuned because I'm going to cover that Bivol Beterbiev fight. What I'm looking at is that Bivol should win. If he wins, they do a trilogy. We deserve to see a trilogy because if he wins, Beterbiev should get a rematch. But if he loses, David Benavidez should slide up in there before Canelo does. Because I guarantee you, Canelo's going to jump in there, especially if Bivol wins. Canelo's a 168 champion. When he came up, he lost. He went right back down. Then in September, Canelo's going to fight who? Terrence Crawford. Yes, Terrence Crawford moving up about 3 weight classes to fight. Well, actually 2 from 154 that he is now to fight Canelo. I don't know how that fight's gonna go, but I'm not looking for Canelo to be dominated. I could see Canelo walking through Terrence Crawford's punches like it's water. Because again, Canelo moved up to light heavyweight and took some heavy shots from Bivol and did not go down. That said, Thank you for the privilege of your time. And remember to keep your hands up, chin tucked, and eyes open, and protect yourself at all times. I'm out.